You wake up, look in the mirror, and that stubborn belly is still there. You've tried everything. Cut out sugar, went to the gym, drank tea that promised miracles, and the belly didn't go away. This isn't weakness on your part. It's the accumulated frustration of someone who was deceived by methods that don't respect how the human body really works. The truth is that abdominal fat isn't just about aesthetics. It's inflammation. It's dysregulated cortisol. It's a metabolism stalled by years of misinformation. And while the world sold you moon diets and 40-minute treadmill workouts, your body got stuck in a cycle it can't break on its own. But today, things change. In this guide, you'll see 9 simple habits. And when I say simple, I mean easy to fit into your routine without turning your life upside down. Each one has a real physiological reason for working. And the last one on the list, it's the most ignored of all. Most people have never heard of it. Stay until the end. First habit, the break that teaches the body to burn fat. The problem here is that you probably eat every 3 hours because someone told you that your metabolism needs it. Wrong. Eating all the time keeps insulin constantly elevated, and high insulin blocks fat burning. It's basic physiology. When insulin is high, the body uses glucose as fuel and stores fat in reserve. Simple as that. What you need are natural fasting windows, even small ones. Start with a 12-hour interval between dinner and breakfast. If you had dinner at 8 p.m., have breakfast at 8 a.m. No snacks, no juice, just water or black coffee. Over time, insulin drops, and the body learns to use stored fat for energy. This interval isn't a diet, it's metabolic reprogramming. Second habit, breathing that turns off. Cortisol is the stress hormone. And abdominal fat is cortisol's favorite storage site when levels remain high for too long. While you're in a constant state of alert, the body believes it needs to conserve energy and stores it all in the belly, which is close to vital organs. The solution isn't to meditate for an hour, it's to breathe using your diaphragm for 5 minutes, twice a day. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. This pattern activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's recovery mode, and reduces circulating cortisol in minutes. Try it now, before bed. The effect is cumulative. Less chronically high cortisol means less accumulated abdominal fat. Third habit, the morning protein that controls hunger. All day long. If you start your day with bread, tapioca, or fruit, you're triggering a cycle of insulin spikes that will make you hungry again in 90 minutes. Protein at breakfast changes that. It activates GLP-1 and PYY, satiety hormones that signal to the brain that the body is satisfied. The result? You eat less at subsequent meals without needing willpower. Start with 25 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast. Eggs, Greek yogurt, chicken, cottage cheese. Any source. The point is that protein has a high thermic effect. The body spends more calories just to digest it. It's passive burning, and you don't even need to do anything different. Fourth habit, the post-meal walk that drains sugar from the blood. After you eat, glucose enters the bloodstream. If you sit down, the pancreas needs to release more insulin to handle it. More insulin means more signals to store fat. But if you take a light 10-15 minute walk after your meal, the leg muscles, the largest in the body, absorb some of that glucose directly without needing insulin. Studies show that this reduces the glycemic peak by up to 30%. It doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be a gym workout. Just walk. Do this after lunch and dinner, twice a day. It's the cheapest habit there is. Now, before we continue, I want to tell you something important. Have you noticed that 90% of people, even with training and dieting, still don't see results? This happens because there are 3 hormones responsible for your performance, and if you don't regulate them correctly, you'll continue training, following intense diets, and still have the same body you have today. That's why I've prepared a free test where you can discover in 2 minutes which of the 3 hormones is preventing your body from losing weight, gaining muscle mass, or having energy, even when you're doing everything right. It takes less than 2 minutes and is completely free. Click now on the link in the description or the pinned comment and find out which hormone is sabotaging your results. Fifth habit, sleep that regulates the hunger hormone. Sleep deprivation increases ghrelin, the hormone that signals hunger, and reduces leptin, the hormone that signals satiety. With less than 7 hours of sleep, you wake up programmed to eat more and feel less satiated. It's neurological, it's involuntary, and no diet in the world can solve this while you're sleeping poorly. The priority isn't sleeping more, it's sleeping better. Darken the room, cut off screen time 30 minutes before bed, keep a fixed wake-up time, even on weekends. A regulated circadian rhythm improves insulin sensitivity and reduces appetite naturally. Quality sleep is a habit of those who lose weight without extra effort. Sixth habit, magnesium that reduces inflammation. While you sleep, Abdominal fat is directly linked to chronic low-grade inflammation. And magnesium is one of the most anti-inflammatory minerals that exist, and one of the most deficient in the modern diet. It participates in more than 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including the regulation of cortisol and insulin sensitivity. The practical instruction is simple: 300 to 400 milliliters of magnesium, glycinate or malate, are better absorbed before bed. You will sleep better, wake up with less inflammation, and your metabolism will function in an environment more favorable to fat burning. Start with magnesium. The result appears in weeks. 7th habit: cold water that activates thermogenic metabolism. When you drink ice water, your body needs to expend energy to warm it up to body temperature. This activates the thermogenic process, internal warming. Furthermore, adequate water intake improves liver function, which is the main organ for metabolizing fat. An overloaded and dehydrated liver doesn't burn fat efficiently. Drink at least 35 milliliter per kilogram of body weight per day. If you weigh 70 kilograms, that's 2.4 liters. Start with a large glass as soon as you wake up. Before coffee, before your cell phone. This hydrates cells, activates metabolism, and regulates appetite early in the day. Water is the cheapest supplement on the market. 8th habit: protein at the end of the day that preserves muscle while you sleep. This habit is for those who want to lose weight without losing muscle mass, which is the biggest mistake people make when on restrictive diets. Muscle is the tissue that consumes the most calories at rest. Losing muscle while losing weight means a slower metabolism in the future. Casein, a slow-digesting protein found in Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and dairy products in general, releases amino acids continuously throughout the night. This keeps the muscle protected, while the body uses fat as fuel during sleep. A serving of Greek yogurt or cottage cheese before bed, no sugar, no granola, just the protein. It's that simple. 9th habit, and this is the most ignored of all: controlled cold that activates brown fat. This is something few people know. The body has 2 types of fat: white fat, which is the kind you want to eliminate, and brown fat, which actually burns calories to generate heat. Exposing the body to cold temperatures activates brown fat and increases calorie expenditure even at rest. How to apply it? Finish your shower with 30 to 60 seconds of cold water every day. It seems like a small amount, but research shows that regular exposure to cold increases metabolic activity and improves insulin sensitivity. You don't need an ice bath, just the last 60 seconds of your shower. Do this tomorrow morning. Now tell me in the comments, which of these 9 habits will you try first? Write it down below. It will help me understand where you are on your journey. And if you've made it this far, it's because you're the type who seeks real results, not just another isolated habit. Remember the 3 hormones I mentioned in the middle of the video? They're the real reason why many people apply all this and still don't see their bodies change. Don't put it off. Take the free metabolic hormone profile test now. It takes less than 2 minutes, and discover exactly which hormone is blocking your results. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. The change begins when you decide to click.